Hello friends, Laura Whitfield here, your independent Scentsy consultant for Laura's Aroma Retreat, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. Today we are checking out the February Whiff Box. So we had some serious weather here in the Midwest over the last couple weeks, so this was just slightly delayed. Normally I like to have this in just a smidge earlier in the month, but there is still plenty of time to pick this guy up. So we are going to go ahead and unbox our Whiff Box. So if you are one of those people who love a mystery box and you don't want to know what's inside, I would definitely click out of here now because we're going to go through this one. So I am a person who likes a mystery that's not a mystery. So, but I was proud of myself. I did not watch any spoilers for what is inside this box this month because I wanted it to be kind of a true reaction, but I do my initial unboxings with my VIP group on Facebook always. No offense to my YouTube subscribers. I really appreciate you guys coming back and supporting me. You know, I just kind of like have a process. So we're going to get into this month's Whiff Box. It is a really good one. I love everything that's inside of here. So I love, you know, this box here, Scent with Love. It's super cute. I have been very happy to see the return of the paper craft. So this month it says change things up. So inside we actually have a fortune teller on this one. So we may not know what the future holds, but we can have a little fun with it, which is so true. In so many instances this year. I mean, you know, already, I mean, we've had crazy weather all across the U.S. We've, you know, seen the rise and fall of COVID. I mean, it's, you know, it just keeps going like a roller coaster ride and you just never know. So this is definitely a much better outlook on the future for sure. So you've got like live, you've got adventure, new memories are waiting to be made. So like I used to make these all the time in middle school or high school or whatever, and they're just fun to play with your friends. So I love how colorful this is. I will definitely be putting this together just because I think, you know, those little like alligator things are so much fun. So they've got instructions for you if you were not a complete nerd growing up and you need to know how to put this together. But like I said, I don't need the instructions on this. I've done hundreds of them. So okay, so first thing out of this month's Whiff Box is a catalog for spring and summer. So if you have not gotten your hands on a catalog, I absolutely love that they have included this into the very first month to kind of get it into your hands. So our catalogs are just beautifully done. I love all of the color inside. I love how they give the full descriptions of the waxes. They've got really like, look at our cute new friends. I really love Bailey the bunny. I think Bailey is definitely going to have to come home for Easter this year for the girls because they're getting quite the bunny collection. But, you know, you get really beautiful photographs of our warmers. I mean, look at the Tide Pool warmer. They've actually got two here so you can see what it's like lit up and what it's like dark. So, you know, our catalogs are just beautifully done. They're so well put together. I love the catalogs. Okay, so the Whiff Box is $30 US. And it always includes more than $30 worth of full-size products, and it includes usually some samples as well. So this month did not disappoint whatsoever on both fronts. So first thing up, and I'll just start with the small thing here, is a scent circle in our new fragrance Sandswept. So of the 10 new fragrances, and I can't smell it through the plastic, this is definitely so far my absolute favorite one. I've only got one more fragrance to melt through, and it's Mad for Melon. I've been avoiding the two that I didn't like on cold. I just kind of left them for last. But Sandswept is beautiful. So this is slightly on the light side for me. Like I could stand for this to be ramped up just a smidge, but it's got like this gorgeous, like salty, aquatic, almost kind of like woodsy hint to it, but it's beautiful. I enjoyed it very much in the big room. I will be getting more bars of this. I'm going to try it out upstairs next time I get it. Love that. But I will put that through my whole house. It really does perform well enough for me to put in the main spaces. So next one out is a bottle of our hand cream, which is in the watermelon tangerine. This is, it, like, to me, this smells like straight watermelon, I'll be honest. But, like, I absolutely love our hand creams. I have not met one of them that I didn't like. I've got various fragrances of our hand creams. So, like, I've got one in my purse. I've got one in the kitchen. I've got one in my upstairs bathroom. Oh, this is really good. So this, like, the whiff boxes are incredible because, like, I probably never would have ordered watermelon tangerine personally for myself ever. And, like, I do like it, but, like, it immediately makes me think of the teenager who likes to occasionally pop in. So she loves watermelon. She'll eat like a whole watermelon in one sitting. It's crazy. So, you know, this is going to be a really good one to pass on to her to keep in her purse or her car, you know, because she loves all of our products too, which is, you know, it's fun for me to share it with her. But this is beautiful. I'm betting this would be really, really good in the wax. So it's a great way to give it a try. Next up, we have 2 full bars of wax in this month's box. So the first one is Red Pear and Pomegranate. That is the February scent of the month right now. Oh, I love this. I actually had this melting yesterday. It is kind of a one day and done fragrance, but I don't even care. 1, I like to change up my wax frequently. And 2, this is just so good while it's going. So this is like this beautiful, like fizzy, gorgeous kind of like fruit punch kind of smell. Oh, it's so good. It's very bright. It's very light. It cleans out the scents from, you know, all over the house. This is so good. So I'm almost done with my brick of it. I will be hoarding my extra bars from my kit for myself for sure. Next bar out, like I said, is Magnolia Linen. So I loved this. James hates this. I just talked about this one actually in my empties video from Friday. I think this is beautiful. So it's like this clean, crisp, like floral laundry kind of smell. Oh God, I love this. This is so pretty. But I will say it is a very strong on the floral when you melt it. So like I said, James hated this. He thought it was way too much. It was too overpowering for him. I don't mind the powerhouse scents. So I am just going to stash this and keep it in hiding until a day when he's not home for 12 hours so that I can melt this and enjoy it for myself. But okay, the next thing out is a tub of our sugar scrub and Luna. Like, I love the detail on all of our packaging. It's so much fun. It's so pretty. So I had gotten the sugar scrub from our Valentine's collection, the Best Berry. After melting the wax and stuff and re-smelling it, I wasn't, I guess, overly impressed with that particular scent. So I have not busted into my Best Berry, but Luna is so good. This is going straight upstairs, straight into my shower. I've gone like a week now without, no, 2 weeks now without a sugar scrub in my shower. I've been missing it. So I love Luna. Like it's so good. So Luna is, let's see if they put the description on there of the fragrance. It does not. Okay, but Luna is definitely one of our absolute best-selling fragrances. And I have the matching body cream in this, so this shower combination will go really, really well for sure. One thing I will say about our sugar scrubs, though, is when you go to use it, you always want to make sure you give it a good stir with your finger so that it brings all of those sugar crystals to the top. But this is fantastic for exfoliation. I like to wash my face with our sugar scrub all over, really, but it's fabulous product. And I am super happy that it is now full up in the catalog. So let me grab this here real quick. I'll tell you what other scents it finally comes in, because this is now a staple of the Scentsy body line, which I think is wonderful. So our sugar scrubs now come in hibiscus pineapple, Luna, pineapple coconut vanilla, which is another really good one, and then the watermelon tangerine. So I am hoping that they will continue to expand this line and give us more fragrance options. But just the fact that they brought it from being like a limited time offer, so you could only get it at the holiday, or you could only, oh, here's a Mother's Day special. I love that they brought it into the catalog as a whole, and Luna is definitely one of my favorites. So I am thrilled to have that. Next out of the box, or last out of the box really, there's two of them here, are a couple of sample cups of wax. So these equate to about 2 regular size cubes. So this is a really, really good size sample to try something out. And I was surprised that there were 2 of them in there. So like, I'm used to getting the next scent of the month in this, but they also included Snapdragon. So this, I was so surprised on how well this performed. Now I'm going to pop this open because this is going in my warmer upstairs as soon as we're done here. And I have no hand strength whatsoever. So I'm going to do the old teeth trick because I don't want to bust a nail. But like, Snapdragon. So like, even now on cold, I don't get much out of this. So I didn't get much out of the tester. I didn't get much out of just sniffing the bar on cold, but warmed, I was very pleasantly surprised with this. So it is super, super light in the cup. It's super, super light in the bar when you get it out. But once you warm it up, it comes to life. So I thought that was fabulous, that like it performed so much better than I thought it was gonna. It was okay in the big room or in the family room, but I think this is gonna perform way better upstairs. So I typically put 2 cubes. Excuse me, dry mouth. I typically put 2 cubes into the warmer in our master bedroom because I'm still on the hunt for the perfect warmer for the master, because our service and sacrifice ended up staying down here. So I'm kind of between a couple warmers. Like, I'm between like the aloe vera warmer I really like. I like Take a Stand. They're clean, kind of classy, but they're element warmers, so there's no glow. And I think that's the way that we're going to end up going for the second warmer, because I think 2 warmers giving off light at night would be like too bright for us. So now we're trying to pick an element warmer where it's just a hot plate. So, but like I said, I get like nothing out of this, but I know that once I warm it up, it's going to come to life. It's still very light, so that's why I want to put it in our room versus back in the main space. But it was very enjoyable, even though it was on the light side. But I like light in the bedroom anyways. So, and then we have our sample cup of Pink Sugarberry Mint. So this is the upcoming scent of the month for March. My scent and warmer of the month club subscription should be here very shortly. That is a consultant perk only, but I'm excited for this. So like, I have no idea what's in it. I've got no description on it whatsoever. It just, you know, comes as is, but I feel like this is almost like a candied, like strawberry kind of smell. It's candied sugarberry mint. I get a little bit of mint in it, but not a lot. It's almost kind of like a strawberry, like cotton candy, or a strawberry, like ice pop kind of thing. Whatever is in this is glorious. So like, I am finding the more and more I get introduced to the fruity scents, the more and more I actually really enjoy these, more than I ever thought I was going to. So I'm super excited for this to come and to, you know, pop these into our warmers and melt through these. But I don't know what it is, but there's got to be strawberry in here. That's really like the predominant smell that I get from it is like strawberry. But it's so good. So very good. So I was going to say let's do a quick tally, but I am not quick at math. So let's see. We've got our sugar scrubs run for about 12. Let me get a calculator here. Let's see what the value of this box is. Nope, don't do that. Okay, so 12 for the sugar scrub. Then we have, let's say our hand creams. Our hand creams are either 6 or 9. Let me get to the page, because I forget, because there's so much. I can't possibly remember it all. Hand creams are 9. That's what I thought. Okay, so plus 9. All right, so we're already at $21 in these 2 pieces. Then we have 2 full-size bars of wax. So that is another $12 value. So we're at $33. And then you have got a scent circle, and those run for $3. So the value of this box here is $36 in full-size products. Plus you get like a quarter of a bar here, and then you get a quarter of the bar in the other one. So you really got about 4 cubes, extra cubes worth of wax in this particular box. So at $36, you know, a value in the box, $30 is a steal, but you can also add it to your Scentsy Club or just start a Scentsy Club subscription to order this Whiff Box. And then because it starts out at $30, you automatically get 10% off. So it brings it down to like 27 bucks or something like that. So that is my favorite way to get our Whiff Boxes, is obviously through the club, because then you're only paying $27 for all your full-size product. But so this particular box, then it ends up being $10 off all of this product. So that is a phenomenal savings, or roughly right around $10. But you know, that is a phenomenal savings on this month's Whiff Box. But there is not anything in this box this month that I do not like, I'm not disappointed with. I think everything inside of this is great. So yeah, tell me, have you gotten the Whiff Box? Have you gotten to sniff out the new March scent of the month? Oh, I would love to know your thoughts on like some of these new pieces in the spring and summer collection. So please definitely throw a comment down below. Hit the like button. If you're new, hello and welcome. Please subscribe. But I will leave you guys a link to this month's Whiff Box down below in the description as well. So thank you very much, you guys. Have a great day.